Hi friends, this is our first video of 2024. So happy new year to you again, to all my followers and also to all those that are new to this channel, that are coming here for the first time. Okay, so what we're gonna do today, we're gonna just make a few sketches in trying to understand how we build up sketch of a car in perspective from top view. We will do this in a very basic way, in a step by step, to make sure that you understand what we're talking about correctly. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take our little car, we're gonna start from a side view, and then we're gonna just slightly turn that car that way and try to draw it this way. But before we do that, I would like just to go step by step. So the first thing I will do, and I hope you're gonna do the same thing, I'll just make a very simple shape like this one. And this is basically show you like a little box, but in this position, okay? So it's a side view. As you can see, this one is this one, okay? Now I will draw again this one, but slightly this way. Now there's one thing you have to see. Look at those lines. You see, they're already converging because there is a perspective. This is 1 point perspective, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. So I take this one, and this time I will change the angle of the sides, those sides here, and I'll make them going a little bit down, converging to a vanishing point that it's down here somewhere, kind of far. Then I take this part, this board, and I put it here. So this is the first thing I do. The second thing, it's the top. So to make the top, I will go this way because our vanishing point, it's up here somewhere far. So I do that, and as you can see, I have my box in perspective. Okay, this very rough sketch, very quick. Okay, so now you're asking yourself, yeah, Luciano, you said that we were in 1 point perspective, but you have 2 point perspective. It's true. We have one here because I forced the sides to be converging to give a more dramatic feeling to this sketch. I could have also done this straight down, okay, but it's better that way. So we have 2 point perspective, and the other one it's down there somewhere. Now let's take our box, let's put more or less in the same position, and as you can see, those boards here, those sides are converging down. You see, that's a real object, and the same thing those two sides are doing, just like we did in our sketch. Okay, so now if this is a side view, we can put a wheel like a circle, right? And we can put a ground line that way. In this situation, this is a circle, right? But what happens when we transfer the circle in perspective according to the perspective we just drew? So I would say that this is the center, is this line here, following, of course, the perspective, you see? And then inside that, I will draw my circle that will have the minor axis, because this is an ellipse, going, following this vanishing point on the top. So you see, those wheels are in the right perspective. Now, let me take this, I put it up here, and I take a nice pencil, and according to what we just said, okay, so this type of sketch, I will sketch again. So this is my side view, okay? That's the top one with the lines going to the vanishing point, okay? This one is going down, right? Remember? And then I will put the wheels correctly. With a minor axe that will go exactly to that vanishing point. So let's see what happens, okay? I put the shadow, and here we have our car. So as you can see, following this type of constructions, on top you can sketch and you can realize, the sketch you want. Okay, I made this very quick, very fast. But this is already a sketch on which we can start working. Fixing a little bit some spots here. So just a little bit of line quality. Reflection here, reflection there. So now if I take a marker like a number 5, okay, and we can just apply a little bit of shading so that the sketch becomes more interesting, and most important thing, we can see much better the car. Put the reflection here. Well, my marker is a little bit dry, but it's not a problem. Sometimes dry markers give a better effect on the sketch. Like in this case, you see, I can make a shading of the marker. I can blend better. You see, here now I can be a little bit darker. And then let's put a little reflection onto the body of the car, like this, for example. Here we have a little bit one here, okay? always with the same marker. So very quick sketch. And then a little bit on the back glass. Okay, so now we have this sketch. But one thing I will do now, I will take before we were with a number 5, now I take a number 8 that is a little bit darker. And what is shadow and glass reflections, I will make them a little bit darker to create a little bit of depth to the sketch. Also because the glass and the shadow, they are darker, have darker reflections, and the cast shadow is darker. So let's do it. I go kind of fast for a simple reason. I don't want this marker to bleed too much. You see, I create those little things that are sort of reflections. You see? And now, looking at this, you have a better feeling of the depth of the sketch. Okay, so this is, I would say, the first video I wanted to make for today. It's also a way to start the new year. I do a little bit of line quality. Okay, just a little. If you want, we could even, we could even put a little bit of, let me say, a little bit of red light. For example, here. You see? Just to give an indication, you don't have to do all the detailing, just to show that the backlights are going to be vertical LEDs there, okay? And in the front, I will use a green, just to give an indication there too, Okay, I hope you like this short video. And this is the first one of 2024. Thank you. Ciao.